Wasiu, my friend.
My man.
Maji, fun rounds, huh?
All.
Always fun. You know, I think maybe I had you for a couple of seconds.
Some position you had me, not gonna lie. But I had to come back, recover, get my position back,
You had to show him what's up. You know, I haven't had my small MMA gloves on in 4 years.
Yeah.
And then you took me down instantly. I was like, okay, nice. Now he's not gonna punch me too hard. No, that was a lot of fun, man. Thanks a lot.
It was fun.
So, big things coming, man. April 29th, Cage Warriors debut. And I want to ask you, you're fighting Deki Makalen. Do you think that this is going to be your toughest fight to date?
I don't know really, because every fight is different. He's a good striker. He has a good background when it comes to striking, but I think I can handle it. I mean, I'm not singing down on his striking or MMA, game, but I think it's a puzzle I can solve. If it's the hardest, I don't think so. I mean, the fight's gonna be hard either way, but I don't think it's gonna be my hardest. But it might be something I need to get through to get to the next level. So let's just say is the guy stepping in front of my next level, the final boss to get to the next level. But I don't think it's the toughest.
Yeah, because this is like an opportunity for you. The same with Alexander Love. Like you're taking this step from FCR, another step up to Cage Warriors, fighting international talent, the same way that Tobias Harila did before you, because he also fought Makalen and he KO'd him in the first round. Does that put any extra pressure on you, knowing that Tobias had a good fight against him?
No, not really. Actually, Tobias is one of my favorite Swedish fighters. I really respect the guy. And knowing that he has fought against him and done really good job, I'm a guy that actually, read a lot about other fighters in my country. And I learn a lot from a guy like Tobias Harila because he's so good. Many people don't realize it or give him praise for that, but he's really, really good. And I watched the fight between them. I mean, instead of being nervous, I just feel like, why don't I just train hard enough and, take a little bit of what he had done in their fight and put a little bit of my talent into this, give him a good fight. So, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's gonna be that hard, but it's gonna be fun. But then again, I don't know what's gonna happen that fight night, but I'm sure it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, and that's the thing as well. Like the guys, all of you who are being represented by JDZ, you're all staying very active.
Yeah.
I remember Tobias, his first year as a pro, he went like 5-1. He had 6 fights. Now you're on a 4-fight win streak. Some people say 5. I might say 5. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But you've been staying very active, and that's something that I personally love to see. And now you're taking that next step. And I want to ask you about like your preparation, because right now we're doing this April 2nd, so we're about a month away. And I know that you work, you train a lot. I mean, today we just sparred, and before that you had boxing, and after sparring you're gonna run some intervals. So I want to hear like how is life training and working at the same time for you at this stage of your career?
The working part sucks, but to pay bills, to buy food and other stuff, I need to work. But the training part is, I need to do it like I love it, like the legend says. You need to do it like you love it, because if you don't do it like you love it, then you're just wasting your time. I mean, if you would ask me 3 years ago, oh, do you think you're gonna come to, Cage Warriors or UFC, whatever, these promotions, I would tell you honestly, I don't know. I don't think so, because I don't think I do enough. Because looking at the guys that are fighting in that, organization, they train hard. They train, day in, day out, twice a day, But I had to get myself in a place where people would see me as weird, because I train 4 times a day, literally. It's no lie. Anyone you ask, they will tell you I train 4 times a day, except for Sundays, because then I do 3 times a day. But I needed to get myself to that position where I will train and train and train until my coach will tell me, listen, man, you've done too much, go home. And it's still like that. So I still train hard. I train all the time. I don't like it at all, but I do it because I know it's what gets me the victories at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we haven't seen you gas out. Like you push the pace on these guys, on these fools. You keep pushing the pace. I mean, you just push the pace on me, and I'm nobody. But we know that gas tank is very impressive, and I know that you work. I know you work. You have a physical job as well, right?
Yeah.
So you work with your body all day, and then you train 4 times a day. And right now, we gotta get to it. It's Ramadan.
Yes,
You're
sir.
currently fasting.
Yes.
So how do you? I mean, when do you wake up and eat? And I mean, how is your day now?
Ramadan is actually, it's a blessing, I gotta say, because to get to do Ramadan and train, I mean, you have to have some kind of power from the higher gods, you know. This is what I believe. But I mean, I fast from 3 at night until 6 or 7 in the evening, because by day the times gets more by 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's because the Ramadan follows the sun.
Yes.
So we don't go by the normal time because we follow the sun.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's hard, but mentally it makes me stronger because I know if I can do this and I can get through this, what's gonna stop me? Like really, what's gonna stop me?
Do you get in a special kind of mindset when you're training and like you haven't eaten, you can't drink? Do you feel like more of a jaguar, like more of an animal in there? Do you get like that extra focus?
No, training gets harder. I'm not gonna lie. Training gets really hard because you get like I train 4 times a day. Yeah, the first 2 trainings, like 2 sections, they're easy because then I still have the energy from the food I ate at night. You know.
Yeah.
But then I have to like rest for maybe like 30 minutes before I go on the next 2. So by then the body already like it comes down, and you know the energy is just slowly going down, and you start to feel the hunger, and you're like, damn, you know, the training finished by 4 o'clock. I need to wait after training till 7, you know.
Yeah.
So the training is hard, but like I said, it's in a way, I don't know how to explain it, but in a way you get this in your mind like, shit, if I can do this, what's really gonna stop me? Like I do this literally. Not many fighters do this. I know UFC fighters that they're Muslims.
Yeah.
They skip fasting because of, you know,
It's too hard.
It's too hard, and I don't blame them because it's a hard sport. I mean, if you're not serious and not careful with what you do, you know, you can get hurt like very seriously. So I don't blame them, but I do it because I believe I get stronger. You know.
It's very impressive, man. And it's also always fun to talk to people who like don't just wish for their dreams, but really put in the actual work. Because it's easy to sit in your ass and be like, yeah, I want to be in the UFC, I want to do this, la la la, I want the crowd to cheer for me. But you're actually doing the work, and it's very impressive to see. You know, I've been training with you for I don't know how long, 5 years.
For many years, man. We've been together for a long time. So yeah.
I've seen you from the amateur days, seeing you with your headphones, being quiet for 5 hours.
Getting locked out, deleting everyone.
And now you're making your Cage Warriors debut. And I gotta say, from a personal standpoint, wish you the absolute best. It's so fun to see you at this level, brother.
Thank you very much, bro.
And dude, how do you feel you get it done, April 29th?
You know me, man. I don't like to put predictions, but I will definitely get the job done. That's a fact, because I will come with the war. So I'm gonna get the job done for real. But I'm not the type of fighter who will put prediction out there like I'm gonna knock him out or I'm gonna choke him out. I don't know. I'm not that super powerful, you know. But one thing I know about myself is I will get the job done. Really, I will get the job done.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much, my bro.
Maji.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know.